My dress made the bride snap at her own wedding. So I'm 17, and I got invited to this wedding through my dad. It was his friend's daughter getting married. I didn't even know her that well, but my parents were going, and I got dragged along. No big deal. The bride sent out a bunch of rules for how guests, especially girls, were supposed to dress. She wanted everyone to wear modest colors, simple styles, nothing attention-grabbing, and minimal makeup. At first I rolled my eyes, but I respected it. It was her day, not mine. The wedding was outside, like fully exposed to the sun, no real shade, and it was boiling. Like 30 Sakura hot. Everyone there was dying in the heat. People wore spaghetti straps, sleeveless tops, sundresses, anything light and breathable. So I wore this sage green satin dress I had. It had thin straps, yeah, but it wasn't short or skimpy or anything. It hit below my knees, wasn't tight or low cut, and honestly looked pretty elegant. I put on a little shimmer on my eyelids and clear lip gloss. That's literally it. I wasn't trying to look like a supermodel or steal attention. I just didn't want to pass out from heat stroke. Anyway, during the reception, out of nowhere, the bride's mom comes up to me and asks to speak to me in private. Not my dad, not my mom, me. It already felt weird. She pulls me into this side room, and boom, the bride's sitting there, looking pissed. Like red-eyed, on the verge of a meltdown, kind of pissed. She stares at me and goes, "You need to either leave or change. You're drawing attention away from me." And I'm just standing there like, what? She says my dress is too flashy, and that I'm trying to outshine her, which is insane because she's literally in a full white gown with glitter, a veil, dramatic makeup, heels, the whole bridal fantasy. I'm in sage green. Like, what? She holds up this massive black dress and tells me I can put that on, wipe off my makeup, and stay curved or get out. The dress she gave me, it was like a size XXL. I'm petite. It looked like a curtain. I would have been tripping over it all night. And I was already sweating in my current dress. That one would have straight up cooked me alive. Plus, I knew my parents would see me and be like, "What happened to your actual outfit?" So I said no, politely, but firmly. I told her I wasn't going to change into something uncomfortable and oversized, and that I wasn't leaving either. I walked straight back to my parents and told them everything she said to me. My dad was livid. He stormed off to find the bride's dad, his friend, and they ended up getting into this heated fight. He said if this is how his daughter treats people, especially a kid, they can forget about any wedding gift or money from us. My mom backed him up, and we ended up leaving early. The next day, I woke up to a bunch of hateful messages from the bride. Long rants about how I was selfish, how I ruined her big moment, how she can't look at the photos without seeing me in the background trying to look hot. Like, girl, what? I showed the text to my parents and they were furious. They've actually started talking to a lawyer about pressing harassment charges because it didn't stop. She kept sending shit. At one point, she even made a passive-aggressive post online with a pic of a dress that looked vaguely like mine, basically trying to drag me without naming me. And for what? For wearing a green dress to an outdoor wedding? For following her dress code? For daring to have skin showing when it was 32 degrees and no shade? It's honestly so ridiculous. I didn't even want to go to that wedding. I was just trying to survive the heat, be respectful, and get through the day. And now somehow I'm the villain in